Right, I think we are live. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always with these live streams, please let me know in the chat if you can hear me and you can see me okay and everything is working fine. And assuming it is, let's dive into a solo playthrough of Bonfire using the new expansion. Now, the new expansion comes with 3 modules. We have Module 1, which is Ancient Trees. That's the module we're going to be using tonight. Module 2 is creatures, and module 3 is events. We're not going to be using creatures or events tonight. You can use all of them or any of them, however you want to. But tonight, we're just going to be using the module Ancient Trees. I'm not going to be explaining how to play the game tonight because I've already covered this game a few times on the channel. I did the official how to play video for the game. So if you're looking for just how to play the game, then you can go and check out that. I've also done a solo playthrough about a year or so ago, I think. So I'm just going to be covering what's new in the expansion. Of course, if you don't know Bonfire and you've not seen it before, you're going to pick up how the game plays from watching me play, but I'm only going to explain the trees module tonight. Now, a couple of things before we start. Thank you very much to everybody for letting me know that it's all working in the chat. A couple of things before we start. This isn't a sponsored video in any way. Ralph from Hall Games is in the chat, so thank you very much, Ralph, for being in the chat. For those people who don't know, although it is Stefan Feld's name on the box, Ralph is not only the publisher, but Ralph does a lot of development for various Stefan Feld's games. Now, as a game developer myself, we are the sometimes the unsung heroes of board games. So when you look at this game, if you think this game is great and you think, oh, Stefan Feld's a great designer, don't forget the developers that work on the game as well. And Ralph is one of the developers of this game. So yeah, congratulations, Ralph, because it's a great game. So yeah, it's not a sponsored video, which means it's purely supported through the support of my Patreon campaign. A big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. If you like the content that I create and you want to support me to help me carry on making videos, you can support me at patreon.com/gaming rules. And in fact, every month I do at least 1 solo playthrough, usually 2, sometimes more. But it's my Patreon supporters that vote on what game gets covered on the channel. And the reason I'm covering this today is that my Patreon supporters voted and this was the game that got the most votes. So yeah, big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for joining in that vote. Right. The last thing to mention just before we start is all of my advertising revenue from this video and all of my other videos goes to charity. It always has. I've always given all of my money, all of my ad revenue to charity. Right now, all of my ad revenue is going to support the crisis in Ukraine. So by watching this video and seeing the adverts that have appeared, you have helped raise money for a good cause. So thank you very much for that. Right, let's jump in. And let's explain how the trees module works. Now, the trees module uses this extra board. Now, this extra board is actually supposed to be placed here. Yeah, it kind of fits onto here. I've put it here just so that, well, I felt it fit better. I do have a camera zoom-in point. This is tree cam, as I'm calling it, okay? So this extra board, what you've got is you've got this big pile of these new tiles. These are tree tiles, and the big stack of tiles goes here, and then you put 1 on each of these spaces. You've also got these tiles here. These are called Guardian tiles. Okay, the 6 of these. You shuffle them and pick 4 at random and put them on the spaces there. And the other 2 get removed from the game. So these are the 4 Guardian tiles that we are using. We've also got another council seat. And we also have another one of these neutral, what are they called? Neutral novices. And we have another common task, okay? So the council seat, the way that works is whenever you get to place somebody on a council seat, which is normally around here, but basically we have an extra seat here. Also, the common tasks are printed here. We now have an extra common task here. So we've got an extra seat at the council and we have an extra common task. Right, back to the trees. The way that the trees work is whenever you are doing a procession with your guardians, then as long as one of your guardians ends up on a path tile that doesn't have a tree on it, you can add 1 tree. So for example, right at the start of the game, I have this path tile here. If I move this guardian to here, then I can add a tree here, okay? But you only get to add 1 tree. So if you land multiple guardians on multiple empty spaces, you can still only add 1 tree. Now, when you add a tree, you can add any of these 3. You can't add these 2. There is a way you can do this, but I'll mention that later. There are trees come in 4 colours. There's red, yellow and blue. White is kind of a wild card. And the cost to buy the tree is printed on the left-hand side, which is why the white ones are really expensive. Okay? You see that the cost of this one is 3 gold, whereas this one is just 1 shell. So yeah, the white ones are more expensive. Now, what do the tree tiles do? Well, there's 3 different icons. This one gives you a permanent ability for the rest of the game. For example, you can use your purple action tiles as wildcards. This one is an instant ability. The lightning bolt means instant, and you basically get to reactivate one of your fate tiles on your board, taking all of the action tiles from it again. I think that's right, yep. And this one, this is a special one. So this is at the end of the game. If you have a Guardian on here, you get 8 points. Now, Guardians, if you know the base game, what's going to happen is your Guardians will advance along the path, and then one of their movement points can be used, if there's a portal, to move into the bonfire and protect the bonfire, okay? With this type of tile, you may move outwards and you actually protect the tree instead. And if you do that, that's worth 8 points at the end of the game, which is quite a lot. For those people who've played the game, can you remind me what a good score is? Because, yeah, it's been a while since I've played and I can't actually remember. Right, on to these Guardian tiles. So as I mentioned, there are 6 of these included in the game. You shuffle them and pick 4 at random. And what these give you is every time you take a tree, if you have the appropriate Guardian somewhere in your player board, you get the corresponding bonus. This is you may spend any 1 resource to get an action tile. This, you take one of these action tiles. Now you can't see this, but this is a stack of the 6 basic action tiles randomly ordered there. And basically, if you take one from the top, and when it's empty, we replenish it with 6 more. This one is I may spend 1 gold to get 2 points. And this one, this is interesting. So this is the one where whenever I take a tree, if I have a blue Guardian, then I can actually take from these 2 instead. So it gives me more flexibility. Whenever you take a tree, you shuffle them all down. And I think that is the tree board's done. A good score is more than 0. Hopefully, yes. Ross is saying he tends to score about 90 when he feels he's done well. Matt scores 720,147. Matt, I think you might be playing with some optional rules there. Maybe. Right, we're going to jump in and we're going to make a start. Oh, another quick thing before we start. This bonfire token, the rule book says that you're supposed to put it here at the start of the game, but the first move that you make can be anywhere. I prefer to just keep it off to one side, and then the first time I put it on, I can choose where it goes. Right, we've got the elder. Oh, there's an extra elder as well. There's a 7th elder, which is to do with scoring points for trees. Right, we're gonna make a start. You always go first in the solo game. And I've already had a bit of a think, because I've set this up already, and I've had a bit of a think of what I'm going to do. And my first action was that I'm going to buy this elder. So to buy an elder, it costs either 2 brown action tiles and 1 resource, or 1 brown action tile and 2 resources. I don't have any brown action tiles, so I am going to spend my yellow action tile, which is a wild card, and I'm going to spend the 2 resources printed on the card, which is a mandrake and a gold, which again is a wild card. And I'm going to take this one. Now, the reason I'm taking this one is this is now going to give me a permanent ability for the rest of the game. Anytime I move any Guardian onto my starting path tile, I am going to get 2 gold instead of 1. So I think this is a really good card to take at the start of the game. So I'm just going to tuck that under there. And that is my first turn done. What we now do is we now do Tom's turn. Oh, we need to shuffle these down and get a new one. So Tom is the AI for the game, and Tom has a set of cards. Now, when you're playing with the trees expansion, one of these cards has changed. So yeah, you take out one of the old cards and you put one of the new cards in. Okay. I've actually got this here. So the card for Tom for turn 1 is that one. So basically, whenever a card shows that at the top, what we have to do is we have to take the top card from the deck of the specialist card and reveal it, and that gives us a resource. So what it's going to do is Tom is going to take all of the path tiles that depict that resource on. I think it's all of them. That seems a bit cheaty, but I think it takes all of them. That's what the iconography to me is saying. Take all path tiles showing the gnome's resource from the display starting on the left and successively attaching them to Tom's player board. So we have a look at the display here. There is 1. Now, if there were none, I assume it doesn't get any. But there is 1. There is 1 there with a plant, so that goes on there. We refill the display. and then that card is gone. So that card's going to go to the discard pile, and that card goes to the discard pile. And that's it. That's how the AI works for this game. Relatively simple. Slotting on gnomes the other way around because we can. Yeah, you are supposed to slot them from left to right, but I'm in a kind of right to left mood today. Don't know why. Might be the side of the bed that I got out of this morning. Anyway, my go. Now, my second turn, we have planned this. We're going to sail with our boat, and we do have one blue action tile. Now, you start off here, but your first sailing can be to anywhere on the board, and I think I was going to sail to here. I think I was going to sail to this island here. So I arrive. Oh, we have a cat. You scared the life out of me then, Thor. I don't know if you saw that, but Thor just jumped off the windowsill onto the table and then ran off. Thought it was going to destroy the game there for a minute. Thor's our cat, by the way, in case you didn't see it. So yeah, I'm going to arrive there at that island, and whenever you use the ship to arrive at an island, you can then take a second action, and I'm going to spend this yellow action tile as if it was red, and I'm going to take this task here. Now, to take that, I have to spend the resource indicated there and that resource or that resource. So I spend one shell and one of these fruits. I take that task and I replace it with this offering tile, revealing a new offering tile, which is Mandrake. And I've got this task. Now, you can put the tasks anywhere you want. You will get points if you colour match. This is yellow. So if I put it here, I'm allowed to do that, but I won't get the bonus points for the colour match. So I'm just going to put it there. Now, this is a blue task. The tasks come in 3 difficulties, blue, red and yellow. And this is basically, I need a set of three contiguous purple tiles somewhere in my area. It doesn't have to be in a line, could be at an angle, but as long as there's 3 of them together, that task is classed as complete. That's my second action. Done. Okay. Next, Tom's go. Right, this is the new tile. This is the new card included in the game when you're playing with the trees expansion. So basically what's going to happen is Tom is going to advance a guardian, multiple guardians. Let me just check. Oh, it takes a guardian. That's it. Tom is going to take a guardian. Yeah, take any guardian that Tom doesn't already have, so it doesn't actually matter. So I'm just going to take this one. Place her on the next unoccupied path tile. So if there is an unoccupied path tile, there's 2, but if there is at least 1, we place this one on the next unoccupied path tile. Now I assume by next it means there. And then take the leftmost tree from the display and place it next to this path tile. Refill the display afterwards. Okay. So what we do is it's got that one. That one goes on there. And then we refill the display by sliding these down. These are very big chunky components, these. Okay, I think that's right. And Ralph is in the chat, so Ralph will let me know. Yes. Yeah, I was thinking that as well, Paul. So a good friend of mine, Tom Heath, who runs the Slicker Drips channel, I'm not sure what Tom would do when he's playing solo, because that would be Tom versus Tom. I better leave a space because there are only reds and yellow path tiles visible. Ah, yes, that's true. Now you can replenish them if they're all the same colour, but they're not, so I can't. Right, that is it. That is Tom's go done. Next, what was my third action? My third action was to take a path tile, and I was going to take the blue one. But he got there before me. Tom sneaked in before me. So do we want to do something different? And do we want to move the bonfire? Oh, I'd planned my first 3 turns. Yeah, I think, because you can always take one from the top of the deck. Yeah, if you don't like these 4 path tiles, I can take one from the top of the deck. But I have like a 1 in 3 chance that it's the right colour for me. So I think I might move the bonfire. Now, I haven't planned this far ahead. So, what is it that we want to do? Oh, now I could do that. Okay, we could get... we could do a procession with this one. And that would get me the 2 gold. Yeah, so we could do that straight away. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I am going to use the purple action tile. to move the bonfire. So the first time you move the bonfire, I'm going to add it to the board, and I'm going to have it pointing that direction. And then I take any two of these three bonuses. I am going to take that as a portal tile, because your portal tiles have to be placed counterclockwise. So I'm going to place that one there. And then my second one is to take the shell. That means I can place a fate tile on my next turn. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have put that task there. That was probably a bad idea, putting that task there. Because Tom had already taken the blue path tile. Yeah, that was a mistake. First mistake that I've made. I shouldn't have put that there. Okay, so I've taken that. That is it. That is my turn done. Now we do Tom's turn. So Tom is taking... So first of all, we have to reveal a card. And it is plants again. So we look for the islands with the plants on, which is that one and that one. And he's taking the highest tile, the highest task. So we have one here that's 7 and one here that's 7. So they're both 7, and I believe I choose, and I'm going to take that one. Now that's not good if it's yellow, which it is, because it's going to get a colour match, isn't it? Yeah, place the task with bonfire side up for the next free space of Tom's playboard in a clockwise direction. Brilliant. Okay, so he's already completed it. He's a big cheater, and that goes there. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do take back time. I needed to leave myself a space. I did. Yeah. Right. Now, it's my go. Now, there is another option that is now available to me. So on your turn, you can actually do one of 3 different things. And so far, all I've done is the main thing, which is take an action. But one of the things you can do is place a fate tile on your board. Now, if you've got 0 or 1 action tiles left, well, you can only do it when you've got 0 or 1 action tiles left. You can discard excess action tiles if you want to, but then, of course, you're losing stuff. So I'm going to take a fate tile. I can take a bottom one or the top one. I'm going to take the bottom one, and we're going to add it. Bearing in mind, I want to try and combo these together. So I'm going to put it here. Now, by covering up this, I'm going to get myself a yellow action tile, and that is going to go there. So what that does is it gives me all of these action tiles. It gives me a red, a white, and it gives me 2 purple. So, 2 purple, a red, and a white. There you go, done. That is my go done. Tom's already at plus 11 points. Is he? Oh yeah, because he got that, and he got that, and he got... Oh, yeah. Because he's got the white tree... with the gold path tile, with the yellow path tile with the yellow bonfire. So there's a match there and there's a match there. So that's 7 plus 2 plus another 2. 11 points. Wow. Okay, and it's Tom's go again. Let's get that tile to the bottom. Let's reveal another card for Tom. Okay, so Tom is moving the bonfire to the portal tile that he next needs. So he needs that one. So we're going to go clockwise round until it reaches that one, which is there, and then it takes that one. Think that's what it does. Rotate the great bonfire clockwise to the next space containing a portal that Tom needs next. Done. Right, okay, nice and simple. Right, my go. I've got all sorts of options now because I've got all of these action tiles. And yeah, so I think I might progress with my guardian because that's going to get me 2 gold. And I'm going to get to do a tree. Oh, that could actually be quite good for me. That could be really good for me. We're going to do that. Okay, we're totally going to do it. So I'm going to spend the white action tile to do a procession. We're going to move that to there, which normally gets 1 gold, but I get 2 because of my specialist. So I get 2 gold. And then, because we're using the trees expansion, because I've ended next to a tree there, progress only if you can colour match a tree. Well, I can't... Oh, right, yeah. So I could buy this one. If I buy this one, this is a yellow tree, and you will get extra points at the end of the game if the tree matches the bonfire, I think. 2 points at the end of the game for each of your trees next to a bonfire, if it's the same colour. So yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to put here, but if I'm going to try and get a yellow task and put it here, I want to take this one. This means at the end of the game, all of my yellow tasks are worth an extra 2 points. Okay, let's do it. I can buy this one. You've convinced me. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend a plant and I'm going to put that there. Okay, these all slide down. I don't have any other guardians, so I don't get any of these extra abilities. Maybe I should have tried to get another guardian first. But anyway, that's me good. Next, Tom is taking a path tile. So he's taking path tiles with shells on. There is one path tile with a shell on. So he takes that one, pops it there. Now, come on blue. Come on blue. It's not blue, it's yellow. Right. That's Tom's go done. Yeah, I do like the quick AI turns. Next, my go. Okay, we still have lots and lots of options. I could move and I could take another task. Now, are we looking at yellow tasks at this stage? Now, I'm here, which means if I wanted to move, I could only move one. Now, you can use any 2 tiles as if they were anything else. Don't want to use any of these. I could move the bonfire. This is what I could do. Oh, that's a yellow task. Oh, are we going to be able to get that one? That's quite nice, isn't it? I'm thinking I could move to here. Oh, but I don't need any of these portals. Which portal do I need next? That one. So I could move 2. I've got 2 purple tiles, but if I was trying to get that one, that needs 5 of those purple action tiles. Getting 5 tiles is really difficult. It is. It is really difficult. I quite like this one for one of each tree. If I'm going to go with the trees, that's kind of the one that I want to use. Now, if I take that, I'm going to need a plant, which I don't have, and then either a shell or a root. So I do have gold. So I could do that. Or I could go here and get a guardian. No, I can't get a guardian. Because you need a white one to take a guardian. Right. Oh, so many choices in this game. Classic Feld. I think I'm just going to move the bonfire 1. I'm just going to rotate it 1 using that purple tile. I'm going to rotate it to here. So I can't take a portal, which means I just take the other 2 bonuses, which is a purple tile and 2 points. We're off the mark. Now, I don't normally play yellow, but the reason I'm playing yellow is for the overhead camera, because blue didn't show up too well. Right, I think we're done. Yeah, I just moved the bonfire, took a purple action tile, and got 2 points. Right, next. Okay, so Tom is revealing a card. He's taking all of the specialists. I should be looking at the specialists. All of the specialists with a shell, which is 2 of them. So he takes that one, and these get tucked under the board. Now, Tom is going to go from left to right because he follows the rules of the game, not like rule breaker Grogan. There you go. Okay, so that's those done. And then we replenish. 2 more specialists. And that's it. Okay, back to me. Now, I'm thinking of moving the bonfire again. I'm going to move the bonfire again. I'm going to move it to there. I'm going to take that portal, which slots in there, and I'm going to take the blue action tile, which is going to allow me to move my boat. Oh, I can move to there as well. Right, Tom's go. Now, you'll notice I don't have a discard pile for Tom. What I'm doing is whenever I've activated Tom's cards, I'm putting them face up on the bottom. That means that once I've gone through all of the cards, I will then reshuffle them and go again. So Tom is moving the bonfire around to the next portal he needs, which is there, which is that one. That's a shame. Okay, and that's it, done. So yeah, after Tom's next card, I will be reshuffling the deck. Right. Next, my go. I could do that again. And that's another portal. No, which portal is that I need? Oh, we've missed it. It was that one. I've got to go all the way around here again. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. I think I might go and get a Guardian. Now, quick rules question for anybody who knows. My boat is currently here at this island. If I was to spend one ship token, I know I can go to here, here, or here. Can I also leave from this port? Am I on this island and can I go from any direction? I can't quite remember. Let me know. Don't forget you need resources to get tasks. Yes, thank you. I was thinking of going and picking up a Guardian. Because I don't have the white token. Oh, but I've got the yellow token. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. And I could go and get another specialist. Yeah. Yes, 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 everybody said. Okay, so I'm on this island. I can basically go wherever I want to go. So I'm thinking that I might get this Guardian here, because this one allows me to convert gold into points. It's either that or I could go here and get this one, and that would allow me to take from any of these 5. That does give me more flexibility, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Adjacency, 1 movement point. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to spend the boat token. We're going to move to here. And then on arrival, I'm going to spend the yellow action token as if it was white to take this Guardian. Take that Guardian, it goes there. Now what that means is every time I now get a tree, I can activate this ability here, which is to spend gold for 2 points. I just need lots of gold. Right, I think that's my go done. I went there, I got the Guardian. Yep, so Tom's go. Tom's last card before we have to reshuffle. So, we reveal another card. It is taking from the Shell Island, or the Shell Islands, which is that one or that one. It's taking the one with the lowest points, which is this one. So it takes that, completes it. Typical, it's blue, blue, so it's matched again. Grr, curse you, Tom. So these all get shuffled because it's been through its whole deck of cards. And then we're going to go again. There's not that many of these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? I thought there was supposed to be 12. Let me just check that. Make sure I've not lost any components. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 8 cards. Yeah, okay. There you go. So giving these a shuffle. Right. There was another rule that I was going to check as well, and that was just about processions and whether you can have multiple Guardians on a space. I think you can. All your Guardians may advance as many steps forward. Each path tile in each bonfire may only contain a single Guardian. Okay, no, so it's only... So if I proceed now, if I do a procession now, I can't actually move. Because that one can't move and that one can't move. I need another path tile. And I can't take another path tile. Well, I can, but it means I don't colour match, which is inefficient. Don't like inefficiency. Anyway, it's my go, I think. What we're going to do. What are we going to do? I think I might just have to suck it up and take a path tile. I mean, I could take one from the top of the deck and hope I get lucky and draw blue. Yeah, the start location can definitely have more than one, but each other path tile can only have one. Okay, so yeah, and let's look at these. Let's look at these specialists, because I might want to take one of these specialists. So that one is, let me just have a look at that one. I think I know what that one does. Specialist number 6. Come in, specialist number 6. Your time is up. It's good that they're all numbered. Thank you very much, Ralph, for numbering all of these so that we can look them up in the book. When a guardian ends her movement on a path tile, you may choose which resource you gain. Oh, okay. So I'm not going to get any extra stuff. I can take something I want. Number 17. Whenever you place a guardian on the starting tile, make a procession. Okay, what about number 16? Whenever you place a fate tile onto a symbol, gain the depicted object 1 additional time. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. I should have done that before, though. Do I want any of those specialists at this time? I don't think I do. I can't use that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take another path tile. Okay. So I'm going to spend the green one, I'm going to take a path tile, and I'm going to take one off the top of the deck. Okay, now you can't see these, but all of the rest of the path tiles are here. They're off camera. But I'm going to take this one, and it is... Check that out. Now, you'll probably think that was a fix, but it wasn't. I got a blue one. Yes! Stroke of luck. Right, Tom's go. What's Tom doing? Tom is rotating till he gets to the round one, which is clickety-click, clickety-click, clickety-click. There, that one. Okay, in. My go. Right. Now we can proceed. Now we can do a procession. And if I do, I'm going to move these two forward 1 space. That means this is going to get that. This is going to get 2 gold, and I'm going to get to put a tree there. That sounds like all kinds of awesomeness. If you ask me, that absolutely sounds like awesomeness, because I can't use the red tile on my own. The red tile is only used for picking up a task. So yeah, I can't actually do that. I could use the purple one. I could use the purple one to move here. Oh, and then that gets me a white one. That allows me to do a procession. Done. Purple action tile, rotate the bonfire to here. I'm going to take those 2 rewards, which is the purple starry flower thing, and one of these white action tiles. Okay, I love this game. This is great. This is really, really good. Okay. Tom is taking all of the specialists that depict a fruit. Nom, nom, nom. Now, does it take them and put them there? Or does it just discard them? Successfully attach them to Tom's player board. Oh, because he might do a common task. Yeah, as soon as he gets to 6 of them, he's going to complete the common task. And then if he's unable to perform an action because he's already completed the corresponding common task, he gets 3 points instead. Right, okay. Ouch. So yeah, he's well on his way to completing that. Yes, he is doing well. I shouldn't have chosen the red tree. I should have chosen the red tree. Yeah, well, I was going to, and then Mark persuaded me to go for the yellow one. So I went for the yellow one instead. Right, it's my go. I'm going to do a procession. We're going to proceed by 1, which moves that to there and that to there. This one gets me 2 gold, and this one gets me a fruit. So 1 fruit and 2 gold, and then, because I have at least 1 next to an empty space, I can take a tree. And because I have this guardian, I get that ability, so I may spend 1 gold for 2 points, which I do. Now I can take a tree. Now at this point I am considering taking this red tree, because I want 1 of each in order to take that task. Why do I want to take that task? I think I want to take that task just because it's a new one. Not for any other reason. Yeah. Yes, it's all Mark's fault. Yeah, basically. I mean, this looks quite good as well. Let me just read what that is. That is tree number 6. Tree number 6 says, gain 4 points at the end of the game for each group of 4 identical and connected action symbols in your fate area. That's going to be tricky to do. I think I might get one of those. Oh, but it's blue. Blue, blue, blue. Right, we've got to take it. Yeah, so I'm going to spend a shell and a flower, and I'm going to take it because that is blue, and that is going to match that bonfire. Okay, there we go. Taking it. They shuffle down. That is my go done. I complete it immediately. Do I complete it immediately? The one on the flower island. 4 groups in the fate are difficult to have. Yes. Oh, the Shell Island task. Yes. This one. Yeah, because I can complete that. That needs me to have 1 task taken from a Shell Island, which I've got. Okay. My go is done. I think. Yes. Am I happy with my processions? I am happy with my processions. Right, Tom is going to the Flower Islands and taking the highest numbered one. So there's a 7 there, and there's a 5 there. So he's taking that one. And that's automatically completed, and there isn't a colour match. So that's good. Right, my go. I have 1 action tile left, so I am choosing to place a fate tile. Now at this point, I'm going to put this fate tile like so. So that's going to get me 2 red. It's going to get me a brown, and it's going to get me 3 purples. Totally should have taken the red tree. Okay, done. Tom's go. Did I pay for the tree? Yes, I did. I paid for the tree with these. Yeah, definitely paid for the tree. Okay, so Tom is taking all of the path tiles that depict a route, which is that one, and we refresh. Oh, it's another yellow one. Okay, next. I got so many action tiles. Loads of action tiles. Getting 5 is very tricky. So that one's interesting. That task is for having 2 path tiles adjacent to each other that have the same icon on. Which I could do if I took that one, but then it would be yellow and it wouldn't colour match. I mean, you don't need to colour match. I'm getting hung up on colour matching. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I would like to do that if I could. But getting 5 action tiles the same is really tricky. Because right now I can get 4 because you can only play a fate tile. If you've done a thing, you know what I'm saying. You can only play a fate tile if you've got 1 action tile left. So I go down to 1 purple, and then if I play this one, I'm just planning ahead. If I play that one there, I get 4 purple. That means I've got 5 purple. Oh, I could do this task. Has anybody just noticed that? Yes, yeah, I have a task I complete. I've just noticed that. So, is it my go? I think it is my go. We're going to complete the task. Okay, so here we go. This is what happens. We have met the achievements for this. This is the 3rd option. So we flip that over, and I send this little fella, who looks very much like Baby Yoda, onto a seat of the council. And there's a seat of the council here, which is to take a tree or get a point. Now I can't take a tree because I don't have space for a tree. I think that's get a tree. Seat of the council. Yeah, take one of the leftmost 3 trees, not white, for free and place it according to the usual rules adjacent to a path. Yeah, so I don't have a spare path. But basically, which seat of the council do we want? Oh, there's lots of options here. This is really good, isn't it? I could move my boat. Ah, this is where you can place a fate tile while you've still got action tiles left. So that's how you can get more things. Maybe I don't want to do it. Maybe I don't want to do it. Yeah, place a fate tile and get myself 5 bonfire tiles. I don't think I want to complete this just yet. I think we have a cunning plan. Yes, we have a cunning plan. Is it going to work? No, because I need to get rid of that. How do I get rid of that? Oh. No. It's not going to work. Right. What I was thinking of doing, I was trying to be clever there. I was going to complete that by going onto there to place a fate tile, but you can't place any of them. You've got to place either the top or the bottom one. I can't place the bonfire fate tile yet. The bonfire fate tile. Which one's the bonfire fate tile? Oh, you mean that one? Yes. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. So I was getting too excited then. Maybe I don't. Maybe I did. What are my other options? Move the boat to anywhere, which I could then use to get any task. So I could actually zoom wherever I wanted to. Oh, that's a good one. If I could do it, but I can't do it. That is for having 5 portal tiles. We are quite close to doing that, actually. I tell you what. I'm going to go for it. Yeah. So I am going to complete the task, and I'm going to send this little fella to this council seat here, and I'm going to move my boat to anywhere, and then when I arrive, I'm going to spend this red tile to take this task, and that task is going there. Tell me if that's a crazy move or not, because I think I'm going to get 5 portal tiles. That's my plan, is I'm going to try and get the portal tiles. Because these bonfire tiles will allow me to get the portal tiles. So that's what I'm going to do. I need to pay for that. You're absolutely right. I need to pay for that with a root, which I don't have, so that's going to be gold. And either, a shell or another root, which I don't have. So I'll spend another gold. And that goes there. Okay. Not the best place, says Ralph. Well, I've done it. Why not in the first space? Oh, sorry, yes. Sorry, for some reason I thought I was going clockwise. Yeah. Put it there. Absolutely put it there, because it's all yellow. Yeah, thank you. I'm just being silly there. Getting too excited by spotting points. Right, Tom's go. I think it's Tom's go. Have I replaced anything? Yes. Okay, Tom is taking a guardian which he doesn't have. Might as well take this one. Putting it on the next available space. And taking a tree. So he takes this one. And that's it. Those slide down. Okay, and that's white, which is another colour match. So Tom's getting another 4-point bonus for that. Okay, my go. Try not to get too excited again, Paul. Portals. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to move the bonfire by 1. I'm going to take 2 things. The first thing is going to be that, which is a portal. And the second thing is going to be do I just want the cheesy 2 points? No, I'm going to take another bonfire tile. Okay. Done. Tom's go. Tom is visiting the plant island and taking the lowest valued tile, which is that one. Done. Such a smooth AI. Ralph, since you're in the chat, let me know who did the solo AI for this game. Was it you, or was it Stefan, or was it somebody else? Because the solo game, this is exactly what I want in a solo game. A very easy to run AI, but something to interact with so that I do have to watch what it's going to do. Right, my go. I think we're moving the bonfire again. We are totally moving the bonfire again because there's another portal. So there's 4, I only need one more to complete that task. And I'm going to get either a boat or a plant. Oh, I should have revealed that. Boat or a plant. Daddy or chips. We want that one, don't we? So we could take a boat. Then again, I need a plant. I'll take a plant. Yeah. Mark saying the ship tile. I thought about that. I also wanted the plant. Okay. We're done. Tom's go. I'd like another guardian as well, if that's all right. As long as I'm not being greedy. Tom is taking a path tile. He's taking all of the flower path tiles. There is one. It is the only red one available, so that goes on there. We get a new one. It's a red plant. Oh, it was Tim, co-designer of the expansion, and you together. Cool. Okay, so congratulations to both Ralph and Tim for the solo mode of the game. Right, my go. Can I get another portal? Not without using 3 bonfire tiles. I might wait for Tom to move it around. We do have 4 portal tiles though. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. What are we doing about tasks? Oh, I've just noticed. That task requires... Oh, no. No, that's going to be tricky to do. If we go for this one, it's blue. That's my problem with blue. I'm thinking now of going for a red task, trying to get red, red, red. It's possible. I think I can do it. Now, to take that task, I need a shell. I've got a gold and a plant. I can do that. I can take that task, and it's red. Is Tom going to take that task? It is a shell. Yeah, could do. But I think I'm more concerned about him taking this one. Oh no, because he's just taken those tiles, so they're not going to come out for a while. I've also got this. And I do want another of these specialists at some point. Or I could take one of these. Because I could take that right now. It's 4 points. That's not bad. That's not bad, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to move the bonfire. So I'm going to do the bonfire. We're going to rotate it just 1. Now, you have seen me rotating it 1. You can spend 2 to rotate it 2, or 3 to move it wherever you want to. But I'm just going to rotate it 1. I'm going to take both of those rewards. So I get a gold, I get a green action tile. Tom's go. Right, Tom is rotating the portal to that symbol, which is there. And it takes that one. Done. Right, and that is all of Tom's cards are done. So Tom has had 16 turns in the game. Let's give these a shuffle. Okay, now he's not completed anything yet, has he? No, you pretty much need to complete something in order to get one of these. Yeah, okay, right, my go. We're going to take a path tile. We're going to spend that. This is the last one. Oh no, that cost me 1 as well. We're going to take this one. It's red. It's going there. We replenish. It's a route. Okay, so I want to get another guardian before I do another procession, because then I get all of the bonuses. Sorry, I went evil there for a minute. I think I'm done. Yeah, I just took a path tile and that's it. Right, okay. Next. The resources, yes, they look really pretty. So the expansion comes with stickers, which if you don't mind sitting in front of TV for a few hours and sticking them on, worth it. They look brilliant. Right, Tom is taking the highest valued tile from the Fruit Island. Fruit Island is there and there, and it's either that one or that one. Well, I get to choose if it's a tie, so it's going to have that one. Oh, it's got 5 tasks already. Tom's such a cheat. Okay, my go. I now need to get a red task, which I can do. Yes. I can do by spending all of these tokens. These lovely, lovely tokens. Right. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, but I wanted that for that. I'm just trying to do too many things here, aren't I? What about a portal? Are we in the next position for a portal? No, we're not. It's 2 away. What about getting the Guardian? I can't move, so I'd have to spend 2 tiles to move and another 2 tiles to get the Guardian. I could do that, and then I've got no tiles left, and then I can play a Fate tile next turn. It would work. It would absolutely work. I just don't know whether it's the most efficient plan. Let me just think ahead here. I'm thinking of doing that. And then... Oh, it doesn't work. They're all in the wrong order, Gromit. Yeah. Okay. Let's think. I could... Gnome lets you use any resources. Which gnome? This one. I could buy it. I have the gold. I do want 3 because I want to pick up that task. I need to get that task before Tom does. So I think that's probably my safest bet. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to spend the purple and the red as if it was a blue to move my boat to here. And then I'm going to spend the red as a red, and I'm going to pick up this task and put it there. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. That is my turn done. Oh, I have to pay for that. So I have to pay for it with a shell, which I don't have, so that's a gold, and a plant, which is there. Done. Okay. So how are we doing with my tasks? I need 5 portals, I've got 4. I need 3 gnomes, I've got 1. That's fine, we're getting there. Slowly, but we're getting there. Right, Tom is taking all of the specialists with the route, which is these 2, which means Tom has now completed the have 6 gnomes. He's done that quick. Now, does he complete that common task straight away? I think he does. Tom's actions. If Tom fulfills one of the 5 common tasks where the neutral novice is still present, place this novice onto any space in the High Council. This novice does not prevent you from sending another neutral novice to this space, so lay it flat to remember it. Tom gains 1 point. So Tom has completed this one. We're going to put it wherever. Doesn't matter where. We're going to lay it down. In fact, I'm laying them down for the overhead camera, so I should probably stand that one up. So that one's laying down. Tom gets 1 point. Tom has 1 point so far. If I keep the bonfire tile, then complete the 5 bonfire tiles yellow task if I want to. The 5 bonfire tiles yellow task. Where's that? Is that the one that's just gone? I'm not seeing a 5 bonfire tile yellow task. Fruit Island. Oh, sorry, bonfire tiles. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. That was my original plan, was to get that one. But I've then got sidetracked and gone a different way. Okay, so just as a reminder of the game ends, in a 1 or 2 player game, it is when there are 7 things in the council. We have 2 things, but it does start to ramp up. Right, my go. I have 1 tile left, which means I can place a fate tile if I want to, which I do want to do. And it's going to be this one. And it's going to go there. And that's going to get me a green, a white, and a brown. And it gets me a gold, because I've covered a gold up. Okay, that's my go done. Tom's go. Should be 2 of Tom's gnomes in there as well. 2 of Tom's gnomes in where? Yeah, Tom's got... Tom starts with 4 gnomes on his board, and I can't remember how they go in. What have I been missing? Ah, the game ends prematurely if Tom plays through his entire deck of cards for the 4th time. You do not need to count this. When Tom takes his last portal, he is in the 4th playthrough of his deck. Okay, right. So I didn't know that, but the game's going to end once he gets 4 times through the deck. But there should be 2 of Tom's gnomes in the council. So that's the bit I'm missing. Tom starts off with 4 novices on his player board. Task number 2. That's the bit I've missed. Right, yes. So when task number 2 comes out, I was taking the task with the lowest point value, and then you place 1 of Tom's novice spaces. Right, yep, you're absolutely right, thank you. So we're just going to put it there, doesn't matter, and there, doesn't matter. So Tom's actually got 3 points. Okay. Sorted. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's when they get the low point tasks. I missed that. Where are we up to? Is it... I think I've just taken fate tiles. Yeah, I think I have. And then it's Tom's go again. Right, so Tom is trying to go round to square. Where's that? It's there. Okay, that's not too bad for me. Wow, I didn't realise you're on a time limit. Okay, we are well more than halfway through the game. We're at 3/4 of the way through the game. Now, and I feel that I'm about 1/3 of the way through the game. I didn't realise there was such a time limit here. Right, my go. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take another... Now, at this point... Oh, there it is, and I don't have a purple tile. Why? Okay. I'm going to take 4 points, 3 points, 4 points. Is it? I think it's 4 points. One point for every fate tile in your fate area. So that is, yeah, that's 4 points. That's 4 points. That's 4 points. 3 points. 3 points. 2 points. 1 point. And 2 points. So if I'm going to take one of these, yeah, the 5 bonfire tile, we can only get 4 more. Because if I move, oh yeah, oh, it's a possibility, but I need to concentrate on these ones. I absolutely need to concentrate on these. Oh, I've messed this up. Okay, we're going to do it. I'm going to spend 2 brown action tiles and a gold, as if it was a plant. And I'm going to take this one. No, I'm not going to take that one. I'm going to take this one. So I'm going to spend the gold as if it was a gold. And I'm going to slot it in there. And I'm going to get 4 points. Winning, not. Okay, and the elders don't refresh. Because there's just enough. Right, Tom's go. Oof. Tom is taking a Guardian, which he doesn't already have, putting it on the next available path space, and then taking a tree. Which doesn't colour match, which is good. Okay, done. Next, my go. I'm taking a path tile with this. Oh, now they're all yellow. So that means I can, if I want to, I can get rid of all of these. This is the bit in the rulebook which says you may, if all the tiles in the display show a crystal of the same colour, you may place those 4 tiles under the draw piles and then refill the display with new tiles. And I seem to remember it wasn't clear whether you do that before or afterwards, but I think it's before. So we're going to do that. We're going to get rid of all of these and we're going to replace them with new ones, because I don't think I want... Yeah, I don't think I want 4 yellow ones. Okay, so we got some blue ones. Right. Are we going to take... What are we going to take? Well, if I'm going to take a blue task next, then I want to take a blue one. So we'll take that one. Okay, I'm going to pop it on there. And we replenish it with this one. Okay. That's me done. And I can do a procession next, but I don't have another thing. Yeah. Right, what's Tom going to do? Tom, so here's the icon that I missed earlier. So Tom is taking the least valuable task from the root island, which is that one. Yeah, so it takes that one. That goes in there, and it puts that somewhere, and it gets a point. Done. Oh, I'm now really tense because of this timer. I think I'm going to place... my thing. Because I've got 1 tile left. So I can place this, and I can put it here. Now this is going to get me approximately 1 bazillion action tokens. It's going to get me 3 green. It's going to get me 4 purple. And it's going to get me 1 white. That is awesome. If I weren't on a timer, it would be great. But that's what I've done. I've placed a fate tile. I've got loads of stuff. I can now start doing some very powerful things. Yes. In fact, I could get 5, because what I can do is I can spend 2 of them as if they were a purple, move to here and take a purple. I could do that. I'm not going to, but I'm just saying I could. Right, Tom's go. Tom is taking a path tile. He's taking all of the path tiles with a shell. There is 1. Oh, he's not quite completed it. It gets replenished. Right, he's done. We are not quite 3 times through his deck. My go. Okay, so what are we trying to do here? We're trying to complete these tasks. I will take the wild action tile, I think. Yes. Because that's going to get me that, which is going to get me that, which is going to allow me to do that, and then I can do that. Awesome. You're with me on that one, yeah? Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only needs 2 more. And then it's game over. Well, it then starts the final countdown. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. I can now complete this task. I could. But so many things to do. So many things to do. Okay, right. It's Tom's go. Tom is advancing the bonfire to the next portal that he needs, which is all the way around to here. He takes that one. Right. My go. Yeah, complete task, get a free gnome. That's exactly what I was thinking, because that then completes my next task, But then that's 7. And that starts the end of game countdown. Wow. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to spend 1 bonfire token. I'm going to move it to here. I'm going to take that, which is my 6th portal, which is awesome. And I'm also going to take the brown tile. Okay? Because if I can get the 7th portal, then that completes that. And he's going to get me 4 points at the end of the game. And then I can move these guardians in. And I can get... That's an extra 5 points. There's so many things I want to do. So many things I want to do. Anyway, it's Tom's go. Tom is taking a path tile. Oh, this is another common task. Plant. There is a plant. So he's done it. He takes that. He's completed this, which goes wherever, and he gets a point. Right, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is his 3rd time through the deck. What was the question? I'm not sure what the question is. Ralph says yes, but you have to pay for it. So I don't know what the question was. Okay, so we are very, very much on a timer here now. I have done this. I can do this. Okay, so this is not a problem. I was thinking of getting that other guardian. But now I'm thinking, meh. Do I need to get the other guardian? I'm close to doing that one. I mean, whichever thing I do triggers the end of the game. If I complete this task, which I can, that triggers the end of the game. If I buy another gnome and complete this task, that triggers the end of the game. Or if I get 7 portals and take that one, that triggers the end of the game as well. Now you still have 5 turns once the end of the game is triggered, but it's not a lot. Now where's the bonfire pointing to at the moment? Here. How many moves is it going to get me to here? 1, 2, 3. So it's going to cost me 3 things to get it all the way around to there. Complete the portal common task before he does. Yeah, I'd like to, but it's going to cost me 3 tokens to get to here. And what is it going to get me? It's going to get me a gnome, which is going to get me a bonus. And what's that bonus going to get me? It's going to get me stuff. I could take this. Oh, I could take the gnome. And then the gnome would complete that. Okay. Complete the portal task, complete the gnome task, free move to get task, complete the task, get the free guardian, possession 3. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, I need to replenish. But we want that one, don't we? And it doesn't really matter that much. So is the advice you're giving me is to complete this task and then place this gnome here and take a specialist gnome? Is that what you're telling me to do? I think it is. Now, with that, you can only take a specialist. You can't take an elder with that one, which is fine. I mean, I don't know what some of these do. I don't know what Gnome 23 does. Come in, Gnome 23. Whenever you use the Great Bonfire, you gain all 3 rewards. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to follow Mark's advice, but I was kind of thinking that as well. We're going to flip this over because I have 5 portals. That moves this, and I'm going to put it on here, which allows me to take a specialist, and I am going to take, I don't really know, and I don't think it's going to matter too much at this stage. So I'm going to take that one. That goes in there. And that is it. That is my turn. I flipped it over and I've placed a gnome. So what that's done is we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we start the countdown. Now I just need to remind myself of the rules on this. So this is end of the game. The starting player takes the pile of 5 countdown tiles and places it onto their extension. So because I was the starting player, that goes on there. Each time the starting player finishes their turn, which is now, they take the tile with the highest remaining and pass it to the next player in clockwise order. Is that now? I think it is. Okay, so I have triggered the countdown. It's better to get the portal and use the common task gnome to get the specialist. Oh, okay. Are we doing a slight undo? I'm happy to do a slight undo if you think that would work better. Undo that, undo that, undo that, undo that, and undo that. Yeah, after your turn you pass the 5. Okay, not do it. Okay, not undo. So we're still going with this. You're talking about future stuff. Okay. So we did that. We get a new specialist out. I've got the 5. And then, at the end of my turn, I pass the 5 to the other player. And Tom now has basically 5 turns left. Oh, you're saying take the portal tile, take the portal instead of the gnome. Oh, sorry. Yes. Instead of the gnome, take the portal. Right. Yeah, of course. Silly me. So I go there and take that. Right. Which means on my next turn, I can complete that. Got it. Okay. So, Tom's go. Tom has 5 turns left. Now, at any point in a multiplayer game, you can pass and take that number of points. Tom is taking specialist, but he can't take specialist because he's all full. So he simply gets 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can complete it now. Yes, it's a bonus action, isn't it? Thank you. I forgot. Common tasks are a bonus action. And now we take the specialist. Is that right? I think that's what you say. You guys are far more experienced than I am. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. Ship travel. Not that then. Okay, I'm going with you. Ship travel to take what? The blue task? Because it's automatically done. Yeah, not same colour on same space. Yeah, but I thought these were lying down. I thought lying down you were allowed to occupy it if it was lying down, something like that. It said if Tom completes a common task, you lay it down and you can still put one on there. But anyway, if we're doing ship travel, then yeah, what are we doing? Are we getting this one because it's automatically done and will get me an extra 2 points? I think that's what you're saying. I think that's what we're doing. Gnome after from the task. Yeah, that one. Okay, so we're travelling to here and we're taking this for free. No, we still have to pay for it. Yeah, you move for free, but I still have to pay for this task, which is going to cost me a fruit and a flower. Okay, and that goes there. Right, okay. That was my bonus action from the previous turn. So I think it's my the 5's now gone. It is now my go. I have 4 turns left. I hope I've got this right now. So, how do I complete the gnome one? I'm going to have to buy a gnome. Is that right? Oh no, complete that one. Yes, so I complete that task because I have a thing on there. I put this here, which gets me this. Okay, which gets replenished for the 5th time. And that's it. That's it. I then pass that token to Tom. Tom is taking a guardian, which he doesn't have, putting it on there and taking a tree. Tom has all of the guardians, which means I believe Tom has now done this task and gets a point. Okay. My go. I have 3 turns left. I can now complete this task. Moving this. Now then. What's the procession one? The procession one is move one of your guardians as many steps as you like, forward or backwards, onto an empty path tile or bonfire, gain the usual reward. So I could, at this point, move this one into here. It will get me 5 points at the end of the game. That's what I could do. I could go here. That gets me 5 points. That gets me nothing. That will get me 1 point, effectively. That, meh. That I can't go. That gets me a guardian. Okay, so if I was to take a guardian, what would then happen is I could do a double procession and move that guardian to there and then in, that guardian to there and in, and that guardian to there and in, and that would get me a total of 7 points. Or I could even use 3 procession tiles to go 1, 2, 3 and get 12 points. Triple procession. Yes, you're on the same wavelength as me. So I go there, I'm going to have this blue guardian, it goes there. Okay. Done. Done. Tom's go. 3 turns left. Tommy's taken a portal tile. It goes round to here. He takes that one. Tom has now completed all of his portals, but I'm the one that did it first. Okay, 2 turns left. What are we going to do on these 2 turns? Triple procession? Triple procession. I don't think I've ever had this many action tiles. So, triple procession goes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. That's not bad, is it? That's not bad at all. Tom's go. You've got 2 turns left, Tom. What are you going to do? You're going to take the highest task. Oh, he's completed all the tasks. From the the fruit island. That's this one. Yeah, so he takes that one. It's completed automatically. That means he's done this one, which we're going to put wherever, and he gets 1 point. Oh, he's done so many of them. Right, I have 1 turn left. What can I do that actually gets me any points now? I don't know. Pass. Passing gets me 1 point. All of the common tasks there have been done. The common task to get 7 trees, no chance. That hasn't been done at all. Stuff is worth points at the end of the game. So if I was to take something and get points, have I peaked a turn too early? I should have done a procession first for 1 and then done a procession for 3. Because I don't think... I mean, I can take an elder. Yes, there we go. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to spend 2 brown tokens and a gold to take this one, which gets me 7 points. I think that is the best thing I can do. Yeah, Portal Gnome gets me 7 points. Okay, and then I pass that to Tom. Tom takes his last turn, does nothing, because he's all full of portals, gets 3 points. Okay, we are done. That was fantastic. Thank you very much to everybody in the chat for helping. Off we go. Final scoring. Okay, so first of all, 2 to 8 points for each of your bonfires according to its printed value. So I gained 15 points for my bonfires. I'm yellow. Okay. Tom gets 28, 34, 34, 47. Ouch. Right. 2 to 8 points for each of your guardians standing next to a bonfire. So I get 5, 9, 12. That's not bad. 12, 42. Tom gets 0 because Tom doesn't do that. 2 points for each of your portals if adjacent to a bonfire. I get 8 points for portals adjacent to my bonfires. I'm on 50. Tom, however, has got 7 portals adjacent to bonfires. 14 points. Okay, so Tom's on 61. 2 points for each of your path tiles showing a crystal of the same colour as the adjacent bonfire. 2, 4, 6, 8. How would you like them apples? Let's do the trees as well. 10, 12. So I get an extra 12. Tom, 2, 4, 6, 8. No, 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 and 10. So an extra 10. Okay. Let's do trees. Let's do the tree scoring as well. All of my yellow tasks are worth an extra 2 points. I have a group of 4 purples together here. That gets me 4 points. Okay. Next. 4 points for each common task you fulfill. Yes, no, no, no. So I get 4 points. Tom. Uh-oh. 7, 11, 15, 19, 23. He's got all of them. Such a cheat. 23 points. So that's that. 44. Okay, I think I've done that right. Oh, if you play with all expansions, Tom moves the guardians to the bonfires and also gets points. Okay, cool. 3 points for each fate tile left in your personal supply. I get an extra 9. 31. 1 point for every 2 action tiles and resources in your personal supply. Ah, just the 1. The player with the most points wins. Have I missed any of the scoring? I don't think I have. I think that might be it. I didn't do too badly. Tom wins with 94, but I got a very commendable 82 with absolutely no help from anybody in the chat at all. Joking. Yeah, thank you very much for that. It actually highlights the game, I think. Yeah, it highlights the amount of thinking that you can do in the end. It's a puzzle. It is a puzzle, especially in the solo mode, where you are on a time limit, which I didn't realise until more than halfway through, to basically be as efficient as you can and get as many points as you can. And although there's no actual timer in a multiplayer game, there is, in a way, because the other players are playing and the other players are completing these goals, these common tasks, and as soon as they do, that's going to start the end game counter on. Yeah, elders score immediately. So when I took these elders, I got the points for those immediately. Yeah. Should I have got resources on my last progression? No. So my last procession, you only get the resources where they land. And what I did is I I did a 3-point procession, and they went 1, 2, 3, and in, and the last movement was in, which means you don't get the resources. You only get the resources on the space that you land. Yeah, the common goals really hurt me. Yeah, I mean, Tom is a very good player. I've heard that the solo mode is quite hard, but I know people that have won. I think Enrique, who's in the chat, and I think Mark, you've both beaten it, the solo mode. So it is definitely a challenge. He's just so efficient. I mean, he picks the tasks up. There's 2 cards in the deck that pick up a task. So, yeah, when you are 4 times through the deck, he's got all of the tasks, which means he's automatically going to do that one. And, yeah, he was picking up the 7-point tasks. I got a little unlucky with that. And also, whenever he's picking up these path tiles or the specialists, you reveal one of these cards and they pick up all of the ones with that on. Not just one of them, all of them. And I think I was quite unlucky that more often than not, he was picking up 2 specialists at a time, which means he only went through his deck 3 times and he got all of the specialists. It's a little bit of a luck factor. You could get lucky, and whenever he gets a specialist, you might just draw one of them, and he might only ever get 4. But he got 6 of those quite easily, and he got 6 of those quite easily. The portals he will always get, because it always turns to the next one he needs. So he's always going to get those. And, yeah, I think we are done. Now, one thing you've seen today is you've seen Module 1. Okay, the 3 modules with the new expansion. You've seen Module 1, which was the trees. Module 2, which I chose not to play with today, because to be honest, I got hardly any sleep last night and I'm feeling awful, but the show must go on. So I wanted to do this. But the second module is creature tiles. Now, when you're playing with that module, what happens is at the start of the game, you will take these creature tiles, you will shuffle them, you will pick 2 more than the number of players in the game, and then in reverse player order, each player gets one of them. And it's an asymmetric power that player has. Really nice, thick, chunky card, really nice artwork. And yeah, basically individual player powers. And then the third module, which again we didn't see today, but you can play with any or all of these modules, is the event cards. So what happens with the event cards is you give them a shuffle at the start of the game, and then whenever it is the start player's turn, the start player reveals the next event card. And that is a special rule that affects the entire game for all players until it is the start player's turn again. And when it's the start player's turn again, that event disappears and you get a new one. So yeah, these change the game a bit. I would definitely recommend playing with the event cards and the asymmetric powers. In fact, if I played this game with people who had played the game a couple of times before, I'd throw in all of the expansion modules. There's no reason why you can't put them all in. And the solo mode works with all of the different modules. So if you are a solo player, then the expansion does have quite a lot of extra variety for you with some extra stuff. No sleeves on Tom's cards. No, I haven't sleeved these cards. There's only 8 of them. Couple of things before we go. Thank you very much to everybody for keeping me company tonight. As I mentioned just earlier on, I got hardly any sleep last night. I felt awful all day, but I didn't want to cancel the stream. And the reason I didn't want to cancel the stream is doing these streams with a live audience watching, you keep me going. So games are very therapeutic for me and fix a lot of my problems. So thank you very much to everybody for watching. And a big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for funding the channel. As I mentioned at the start, this isn't a sponsored playthrough video. So I've taken time out of my paid work today and done this evening in order to basically support the channel. So yeah, big thank you if you're a Patreon supporter of mine. And if you like the content that I create and you want to support me, I'm going to put it in the chat right now. You can do so. Patreon.com/gaming rules. Patreon supporters get access to exclusive behind the scenes videos and also get to vote on what games I'm going to be playing. Basically, yeah, this game got the most votes, which is why I'm playing it today. However, tomorrow afternoon, I have decided to take the afternoon off work. I was supposed to be doing some rulebook work this week, but the rulebook work didn't arrive in time. So I've decided to take the afternoon off work tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing another solo playthrough of Golem by Cranio Creations. That got the second most number of votes, So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow afternoon, assuming that I sleep tonight. If I don't, I might have to cancel it. But yeah, 2 solo playthroughs this week. This one today, and I'm going to be doing Golem tomorrow. So if you're interested in Golem tomorrow, yeah, check that out. If you can't watch it live, because it's in the afternoon, it will be on the channel later. Just pop to the channel and you will find it. We're all done. Thank you very much, Ralph, for being in the chat, and congratulations again on another good game. I look forward to what you're working on next. For now, thanks very much to everybody for watching. Thank you for your support. Take care, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.